Talking about YouTube, we're also there. We have TV3 Ghana, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also available, TV3 Ghana as well. And it's a Thursday. We have to talk lifestyle, how we look, how we need to move ourselves, present ourselves, and then try to give first glance impressions of ourselves to people we meet each day. And we decided to look into some of the trendiest of people who tend to give the best advice, not only on their socials, but also with the work they do. And Kelvin Vincent is here, well sandwiched by the sweet ladies we have. Kelvin, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I was just going through your Instagram. Charlie, they love style. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you? But look, for you ladies, it means that for a man who knows what is style, it would also mean that he knows how to get his act together. Yes. Kelvin, let me ask you, what gives you an impression about what you know about an individual's style, quality, fashion sense, etc., and how it impacts on your first impression of him?
So, first of all, before someone gets in touch with me, I actually go through their socials. And sometimes I take their phones and I go through pictures that they've screenshot. When you do that, you see that something kind of, there's a pattern. Probably they like lots of striped clothes or some particular colors. So with that, I'm able to tell who the person is. Right. You know, and so like that's also one of the ways that I get around with people.
Ways right. You're able to tell who the person is based on what they wear. I mean, what are some of the conclusions that you've come to after viewing people's profiles?
Some people are very minimal.
Okay.
Some people like drama. Some people, they just in between, they're neutral.
Okay.
Some people don't know what they want.
Exactly.
So when that happens, I kind of give in my input to bring their personality out. Okay.
Other times you've made a mistake in, profiling the person, then you get closer to the person and realize she looks very flamboyant online, but in actual fact, she prefers a very minimalistic look.
Yeah, it happens most of the time.
I see. Interesting.
But how do you get people to push the envelope? Maybe there's someone who's minimalist. They don't like drama, but you feel that they will look best in a dramatic outfit, maybe for the red carpet. How are you able to sort of nudge them towards that style choice?
It's all about communication and trying to convince them that this is actually good. Like I said, some people don't know what they want.
Right.
And because I've been in the business for quite some time, I know what outfit will work best for which event. And it's also good to do a trial with the person. Since she's not really used to drama, we do a trial. You know what? Let's wear this dramatic sleeve. Let's do this. And when she sees herself in it, like, okay, this is actually not bad. I think I can do this.
Yeah.
We'll take it from there.
The particular people, and I have a particular friend that always tease. And I always say this to him, Charlie, but you get money, but you don't know how to spend the money. There are people who, perhaps because of their upbringing, just don't have that sense of style. But you feel that they can do better. How do you change them? Let them, for example, I love bright colors like this. And I feel that I can wear something like this. But there's somebody who is capable of wearing that, but doesn't know. How do you communicate that to the person? How do you get that person's buy-in?
So this is going to be some form of therapy because you can't just switch someone's mindset like that. It has to be a gradual process. You start with minimal colors, do some few toned down colors, then you just out of the blue let them try something new.
Okay.
Right? They're going to feel very uncomfortable at some point, but you have to just give them the confidence. And sometimes it's all about communication. Like I said, you have to always prep their mind. This will look good on you. This pants will look good on you. And then when they get compliments from other people and they see that, oh, it's actually not bad, then they pick it up from there.
But is styling a very popular thing in this part of the world? I mean, I've seen, especially for the Western world, styling is a big deal.
Yeah.
But I feel like down here...
It's a whole industry.
But down here, I don't know, I can count the number of stylists that we have in the industry. And in most cases, it's personalities within the showbiz industry that use them. I mean, for you, what have been some of the challenges in trying to let people understand that everybody needs a stylist, but at the same time, it's expensive, you have to pay for it if you want quality?
So the thing about styling, right? You have to have like a certain mindset to get into it, and in order to also convince people to get stylists, it's not easy. A lot of people. I've got some clients who are not really in the media or on social media. They work 9 to 5 every day.
Okay.
And they didn't know that there was something called styling. So sometimes they find it difficult to even put their clothes together.
Yeah.
So when I see people like that and I feel like they need help, I reach
Yeah.
out to them.
Oh, you go to them?
Yeah.
And tell them that, what,
That,
I don't think you're
No.
looking-
I don't tell them that they don't look good, even though they don't look good.
Oh, wow.
No, so it's the approach. You tell them, you know what, you look good, you have the money, but you also have to try and look like you have the money. And so I go to them, I prep their clothes from Monday to Friday, probably shoes, bags, hair, whatever. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And you can't just go to any random person. It's people who can afford you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so like the Bible said, many are called, few are chosen.
I love that. You remind me of Kenneth Oyata. All right. but there's always one question.
Yeah.
You don't have to be rich to be stylish.
Yeah.
And I'm asking this question because if you look at the spectrum of our human index or the way we live, we can barely afford. But then you can use the little you have to buy what is good enough, either on the streets or wherever, and then you look good. So for example, I can buy a watch from a certain corner, but the way I go wear, but maybe that watch I buy like 150p. You understand what I did? So how do you encourage or ask people who just earn enough but to look good? Because through that small means by which they earn, they can afford something by anywhere.
First of all, you have to know what works best for you. What works for Belamundi might not work for AJ.
Yeah, true.
And so you just have to find certain things that flatter your body and certain colors that, make you stand out, right? And you don't always have to be looking online for the latest trends because sometimes you can go wrong. What our advice is, first of all, know yourself, know what works best for you. There's a few things that you can put together. You can also go online and just look at color blockings and look at things that, like I said, works best for you. You can't always be online looking for, what's the latest shoes, latest bags, latest this. It doesn't work for everyone. So you can actually go to the market. I usually get my stuff for photo shoot from Accra.
Okay. Bend down.
Continental, yeah. Bend
Oh,
down.
then
Yeah.
you come and charge 5,000.
No, for photo shoots.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah,
just
for
being
photo shoot, because like you can't get everything from a boutique.
Of course.
So I go around, I pick some few things, and because I have the eye, I know what works for what. So it's easier for me. But for people that don't really have the eye, I don't know how to actually, direct them to get what they want, unless they actually look at themselves, what works for them. Not necessarily, what is out there.
Now, you do all kinds of styling, from photo shoots to magazine shoots, to individual styling, to red carpets, to movies, music, everything.
Yeah.
What is your favorite kind of styling?
I would say it's red carpets and magazine shoots.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
Okay,
makes it-
so you do specific occasion styling.
Yes.
Okay.
Red carpets and like
It
big
means I can
events.
afford
what really stands out for you when you're doing those particular shoots?
So the thing is, with those kind of shoots or those kind of events, I'm able to go all the way. My true self is able to like illuminate. With photo shoots, you can go crazy, and that's something that I really love. There's no restrictions. Sometimes I have a dress and then I come on set and then I change the dress into something else.
Oh,
and it's like the whole process is very interesting.
Yeah.
And for red carpets, sometimes there might be a theme, but because of how I want to always stand out. I go the extra mile, you know, to make a mark because I'm scared of doing mediocre stuff.
Of course.
And even though it's okay to fail, I'm scared of failure. So I always put my best foot forward, and that also kind of pushed me to do better.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, red carpets. When you get on that red carpet, there's so many different things that could go wrong. But I'm sure you have some secrets that will ensure that no matter what outfit you're in, no matter how you look, when Bella stands on that stage in a Kelvin Vincent outfit, she always looks flawless. What are those secrets, and what have you brought to show?
So what I have here is called chicken cutlets.
Chicken cutlets.
Chicken cutlets. They're for
Chicken cutlets.
Yes, chicken cutlets. They're for boobs, so they stick like that.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so for the breasts.
For
Yes.
the breast,
Okay.
yeah. Especially
Boobs.
if you're wearing transparent clothes, you know, that going to reveal. Just put it over there, and then
You don't see anything.
you don't see anything.
Wow.
But this will work for Bella. But for someone like you,
Yes. Yes.
It won't work for me. It's
It
too
won't work
small.
for you, Zeze.
Calvin, it's too small.
Let me see. Give
This
it
is a
So Bella, it will work for Bella.
28B.
oh no,
That's Roland said. Look at
Anyway,
But
Bella,
how are you judging that?
me and Bella want our body be the same.
the thing is, it doesn't have to be so big. It just has to cover enough.
Okay,
Yeah.
but what's the essence? You don't want the nipple to show, or you just want to give it a bit more?
Yeah.
It's to give it a little bit of lift and give that nude illusion. Basically.
All right.
A nude illusion.
Yeah.
Nude
Oh, I see.
illusion.
Yeah.
And then you wear it over what? Or you put it in over? You wear it over what?
You just put it on your boobs and then you wear your outfit on it. Especially if the outfit
In
is
it- okay.
is
A bit more
is
transparent, maybe
Maybe
sparkly.
lazy.
Yeah.
And especially when you don't have to wear a bra.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Now, for someone like me.
For someone like you need a
Yes.
Oh,
What's
you need
that?
to tie.
yeah. So
What is this?
so this is what I call the boob tape.
Boob tape.
Yes.
Let me have a
Boob tape.
feel
So
of it.
it lifts it
Can
without.
we try? Can we try it on AJ?
Is it sellotape?
I mean, if she wants me
Is it-
to,
I
can
think
it
we'll make
stick?
a little too many people happy this
Yes.
morning.
Try it on hand. Let's see.
No.
Oh, please.
No, like,
Stop
no,
this.
no, just-
No. This show, we don't need that. But you come this week.
So what do you do?
what's the
You
show
tape
that
it
you don't
on
do this?
the
so
boob?
yeah. So usually, if you're wearing an outfit that's like V, like very low cleavage, a deep plunging neckline, and you know.
She's wearing it.
And
It's not
you
a
don't want to
deep
show
plunging.
so much of the boobs. You tape the boobs so it goes. You raise your arms. It goes like this. Put it up,
okay.
and then pull the boobs up to the
Oh,
back.
okay. So it's a tape.
It's a tape.
It's a
Yeah,
tape.
Adhesive.
So
Yep.
it sort of raises
Just
the
the
boob
breast
up,
without
right.
and then
having
it-
to wear a bra, and it leaves all the cleavage
Yeah.
space.
You
that
see, you know it. That's what we're saying.
Okay,
Let's do it.
so that you don't have to wear the
a constricted
sleeveless.
bra.
Yeah,
exactly,
like
exactly.
what she's
Yes,
wearing.
yes.
All right.
If you want to be a
So
bit
if you want to
decent.
take, take it off, let's not give people mental.
But does
I
it
know.
stay?
we need.
But does it
No,
stay?
no.
It stays. It stays. If you don't have the boob tape, you can use those.
Can it stay for let's say a
medical-
3-hour
medical
program?
plasters?
There are women who use sellotape. Have you used sellotape before?
no,
because
I
I
have.
didn't have this.
No, I have not.
You use
said it
sellotape for
before.
what? Let
Oh,
want-
same process.
I want.
There are
because-
women who actually use sellotape. Yeah, yeah.
I won't recommend that because when you sweat, it can go off.
Yeah, that's the thing. It
can
never
peel off.
stays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I
If
can
you're
also
someone who
recommend is the medical plasters. You know, the one for the wound.
But that one-
just that
after
if you're
you have-
removing it, yes, that's the problem.
But it's painful either way.
It's not as painful as the plaster.
Okay.
But beauty is pain, so I'm sure you
Okay,
can
so
get it.
that's what it is
So that's
then.
how. So the mental image you wanted.
So this is called what?
the
This is called the
tape.
boob tapes.
The boob tapes. So supposing let's say you're wearing the one that they wear without any
The strapless.
no the one that you wear like
Yeah.
they
Strapless
use for
bra.
events.
Yeah, so
Let's say you're going for a wedding, you don't
Yeah.
want to wear anything on top
Okay,
of
so
it.
this will work.
Dresses,
yeah,
yes.
will
it will
work.
work.
Yes,
so
yes.
you put it just right.
So
on
that you
the
don't have to
boobs.
wear any
Yeah.
bra.
Yeah.
Or then you
without
can go
any-
for this option too, right?
Or the
Yes,
cutlet.
yeah.
If you have
The
smaller
cutlet.
boobs.
Yeah, they're kitchen cutlets.
But if you're
AJ,
blessed-
wow. AJ.
I'm just saying,
AJ.
if the Lord has blessed you a little bit more, you need some boob tape.
So people with small boobs, they can't be blessed.
No, but the medical
This is the other
plasters,
places.
the medical plasters, I don't encourage them because
Yeah.
I've
They're painful.
seen somebody who had his plaster being removed for a dressing at the hospital before, and there was a blister after it was
You
removed.
have to put on like Vaseline to
Really?
Beforehand.
minimize.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Before you put it on. Will
Yeah.
it stick?
Even
Yeah,
with
it
the
will
boob
stick.
tapes?
It will stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even with the boob tapes.
No, with the boob
Okay,
tapes, you can
you
just
don't
put it
need
up.
to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I see.
All right.
Okay, so
Typically.
what is this?
This is a panty liner.
This one,
Good.
it's a book.
This is a panty liner.
So,
This looks like tissue. Yeah.
What's supposed to be used for?
so you put it under your armpit to just absorb sweat.
Armpit?
Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't expecting
Yeah.
this.
Wait, sorry, at what point?
I love this.
Before you dress up or after you've dressed up.
Wait.
If you know you're going to sweat,
Yeah.
you put the panty liner right under
And
your
then,
armpit, and then it
be-
soaks up the
All right.
sweat.
You mean
I didn't know
whilst
this.
you are at the
Especially-
event?
No, before you go to the event.
Before you go to the event, because like sometimes you're wearing colored clothes, maybe like white or yellow, and then you see the sweat stains. It's
So-
not good. So
okay.
you just put this under your armpits.
Even the men
like
can
that.
use this.
Yeah, even men can use it.
Throughout the period that you are at the
Yeah,
event.
throughout.
Because there are some
Wow.
who sweat. For example, for
Yeah.
me, I sweat.
Oh, so then you need some of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, and I find it a bit offensive when somebody sits and it draws.
It
Yeah,
draws.
draws.
Yeah.
So this essentially is for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give it to
Well,
me,
it's a
let me
panty
see.
liner, but
There's a
if you
panty
want to
liner,
use
but,
it
Yeah.
but it has
For your
several
armpits.
uses.
Yeah.
No, but at this point, it will be very interesting.
So like something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in there.
Okay, so I have to
Just
open
It'll be a
Oh.
very
So you
interesting
put it
conversation in
there.
people's homes. A gentleman in his car has a bunch of
Panty
panty liners.
liners, yeah.
And you tell your wife, it's my sweat. How do you justify that?
Exactly.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
No, I'm just
Like for
saying.
example, if you have to use body splash as a man,
Yeah. Oh,
there's
wow.
nothing. There's nothing.
Men use body splash.
Some men use
If
it.
you like to smell fruity.
Because you have to smell good.
Yeah.
Oh yes, but go and get,
Dior.
Yeah.
No. It doesn't mean that because you use body splash, you're not going to use perfume.
I know, but body
It's
splash
just to
is
give
not
a
for
nice
women.
layer. A nice layer.
I
It's
don't
not for
think.
women.
No, the body
it's not
splash
for
is.
women.
They said body. They didn't say women body
Women's
splash.
body splash.
Body splash. What? Body splash.
Oh yeah, some men use body splash.
Really?
Okay, now we know.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So, but that doesn't mean that if you see body splash and panty liner in someone's car, it means you're using it though.
now,
Right?
you see, now you're giving men a reason to give
please.
excuses.
Oh, don't-
disclaimer.
Kelvin.
Disclaimer, please.
Okay, now I see the ice cube tray.
Okay,
Yes.
so ice cubes. Before you get on the red carpet, before you do your makeup,
Yeah.
it's advised to get some ice cubes and rub it on your face
Okay.
to depuff it. You know, sometimes you have like very puffy eyes, the bags under the eyes. Just rub it around your face, and it just like shrinks it out because ice is good for like shrinking. So you just and it also helps for the makeup to stay longer.
Oh, okay.
It closes your pores.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long
so-
should you do this for before you start your makeup?
About 5-10 minutes is good.
So just rub all over your
So,
face.
so,
and then
so
you're
Kelvin,
good.
come to our level. Like, Ashaman Tema, we're going for wedding, nice wedding at one of these event centers.
Yeah.
So when you say red carpet, so say red carpet and other events.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
I'll
so that they
continue.
know.
But he's talking about the secrets
Yeah,
of,
I know,
I know.
celebs
Yeah.
on the red
I'm just
carpet.
trying to add some spice.
So talking about sweats and all, this we all know is deodorant,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
What I use it for, I usually
But I don't like this.
yeah. So it's actually for the armpit. It's,
Huh?
No,
What do you use it for?
you put it on your forehead
Huh?
and the top of your lips, so you don't sweat over there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Before you do the makeup.
Yes.
Before you do the makeup.
What?
This
Yeah.
is next level.
But this is made for the armpit.
It dries up.
No, it's
You won't have a shiny
yeah.
forehead.
You don't have a shiny forehead. Like you don't be sweating on your forehead and on your lip. If you even want, you can even
Let me
wrap
see.
them around your neck, so you don't sweat
Let
around
me
your
see, let
neck.
me see, let me see.
No way.
Yeah.
I am in shock.
Yeah.
Like I'm shining right now and I'm thinking, should I start putting my roll on all over my face?
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
because it
is-
dries up.
It dries up sweats.
So you should know your body type because there are
Yeah.
some people, there are some ladies or gentlemen
Yes.
who will never sweat.
Yeah.
There are others also who sweat a lot.
Sweat, yeah.
Yeah. Literally, you see that big fans these days that they put at the churches
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
event. You
yeah.
have to put it up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or on a
wow.
film set or a music.
Don't
video
tell me this
set.
is also not for what it's meant for.
Well,
No, it's
lots of people
definitely-
use Vaseline for so many things, which I don't want to talk about. But
I don't know what you're talking about. No,
I use it
lip
for
gloss.
I use it
Lip
for my
gloss.
hair.
Lip gloss.
all right, great. But this Vaseline, when you want to apply your perfume, right, you can just put a Vaseline at the places you want to apply your perfume, then it stays for a very long time.
What?
I've been
Yes.
using perfume
So
wrong.
you're saying you're spraying the perfume on the vase?
On the Vaseline.
I have been using perfume wrong all my life.
Yeah, so it stays for a very, very long
How
time.
did you discover this?
I do a lot of research,
Oh, I see.
Wow.
and I've been doing this thing for like quite some time.
So you
now.
put it where?
Wherever you
Wherever
want
you're
to put
gonna
your
line. So
spray.
yeah.
yeah, back of your ear.
And your wrist.
Not too much, just something,
little,
just
yeah.
a little,
Just
over
to
there,
keep
just
all-
spray
And it
then
stays longer.
stays longer.
Okay,
How
so what about
exciting.
these days that they use oils? What do you do then? Because that one is applied. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not spray.
So there's some components in the Vaseline that traps smell. So even so, those that have like very bad body odors, I don't recommend they use Vaseline because it traps
okay. It traps
smell.
the smell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
What's that? Okay, I see foundation.
So foundation.
And then the hair, yeah.
So usually when you buy dresses off the rack or your designer makes a dress for you and the nude net is not your color, you can apply your foundation on it so it just blends with your skin.
After you've worn it.
Yes, after you've worn it. Then it blends with your skin. So if you're light skin or you're dark skin or whatever, you can just use the foundation, rub it, especially this part of the body. You just apply and it just blends with your skin.
I feel
And
like
That's
I'm
a
very
good
beautiful.
idea.
Yeah, that- I'm just thinking, so all the time that the lace looks whiter.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it comes off in a weird way. You can
Yeah.
just have
Apply your
I've
own
been
foundation. I
suffering,
also didn't think about it.
so
Wow.
our usual rubber bands, I'm sure this is something that we all know.
For holding your rasta.
If you wear an outfit and the sleeve is so long, you could just put it around your sleeve like that. Mine is okay, but then you can just put it up like that and then it just,
Oh, so that it stays.
So it
Instead of
stays.
spending your whole day
Yeah, pulling your
constantly
sleeve up.
drawing your
So if you want like a three-quarter
But will it not be
effect-
uncomfortable when the
No,
band
no.
is around you the
No,
whole
no,
day?
no, it won't. Unless you have like very thick arms,
Arms,
then get like
yeah.
a very loose band. So like it just stays and no one knows I have band over there.
Wow.
I knew this a week ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
What's in that purse? Is that also part of the secret?
Oh, this is like usual sewing kits that
Okay,
you
you should always have a sewing
Because like sometimes you get on a red carpet, there's wardrobe malfunction.
Yeah.
You don't know, so you always have to have a handy.
Sewing
So you have
Sewing
small
kits.
needles and
Yeah,
stuff. Thread-
needles, scissors,
Thread
pins.
pools.
Pins.
Thread
Pins,
pools. So you have a thread pool there.
Scissors,
Yeah. Have a
Oh,
what?
everything in
Yeah,
there.
everything in there.
It's around a spool.
Yeah, because anything can happen.
Okay.
And your clients might even lose some weight the night before and the dress wouldn't fit or it will be too loose. You just have to
Yeah.
like...
Open it up.
We've
and-
talked
Yeah.
about everything on this table except the shoes. From the way
So-
things are going, we're using all these things for, something other than what
Well-
we know them for. Don't come and tell us the shoe as well. Go and hang it
No,
somewhere.
no. So when you buy new shoes, sometimes the shoes are very slippery.
Yeah.
And if you're going on stage or red carpet and the floors are very slippery, you can slip. So usually I get sellotape, put it under the feet and just use a blade or something to just cut it so it grips the floor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So which parts of the sellotape? Because is it the sticky
So
parts
the
that
sticky
shows?
parts.
Let
The
me-
sticky parts.
Wait.
So wouldn't you spoil the shoe?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't mind, but you can do it in a way that it doesn't hurt the shoe. Just cut the tapes out.
Very,
yeah.
just slightly.
And then, so it gets rough underneath, so it grips the floor when you're walking.
Are you sure? Sellotape?
But what if it
Yeah,
gets stuck
sellotape
on the
is very
floor?
slippery.
Yeah.
No. Trust
It's
me.
rather sticky.
No.
So what if it
No.
sticks on the
When-
ground and
no,
your feet
no.
come out?
Sellotape,
wow.
you put the sticky part on.
No possible.
No, you put the sticky part on.
You put
You
the-
haven't seen a woman who's walked and her feet came out of her shoes.
Yeah,
it happens.
Unless the
You
shoes
put-
were very loose.
A
you put
little
the-
sometimes,
You
yes.
put the sticky part on the shoe, so it sticks on the shoe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the smooth
then
parts
the
you
back-
make designs
Yeah, you make
over.
designs.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But
Oh, wow.
If you don't mind spoiling your shoe, you can even use sandpaper, just rub it over there.
Oh, just to make it rough a
yeah, just
bit.
make it rough a
And
bit.
then
yeah.
that's how your
okay,
shoes will...
so the communication is that you want a rough surface
Yes.
beneath of
Yeah.
it.
Especially if you need to be on a stage where it
Yeah.
could be slippery.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's possible.
You have a project
Amazing.
that you've been running. Tell us about that because I saw Nashoko, was it Jackie as well?
Nashoko, Jocelyn, and Nanama McBrown.
Exactly, Nana McBrown. This was a project that I know you've done before because last year you did it and this year you've done it as well. Tell us about that and the events that you have coming up as well.
Okay, so the event is called Sunset Soiree.
Okay.
Last year, I did this campaign with you, Becca, and
Nanaika, yeah.
and then it was everywhere. And I put something on my stories, and then I got some response from people. I got very vulnerable in my DM. I was like, I'm doing this because I support women a lot and stuff. And then people started coming out with their stories. I was like, oh wow, I didn't know that people actually want to, talk about this. But I didn't do anything about it, and I felt so guilty last year. This year, I was like, let me just dedicate this campaign for women, the month of March.
Okay.
And I felt I have to be very vulnerable for people to know the real me. Because people see me and they're like, oh, this guy is tough, he's this, he's that. But actually, that's not who I am. I'm a very shy person. Even coming here right now, I was like, I was shaking. I was like, you know. So I got very vulnerable, and I felt like I should share my stories with people, what I've been through as a child, and all of that. And I feel I have to do something about all of this project that I'm doing. So I'm collaborating with this chef called Chef Tola Lawson. He's a very good friend of mine. Actually, it was his idea to come up with...
Chef what?
Chef Tola Lawson.
Lawson.
Yeah, yeah. He's a very great chef. He was like, he wanted to do this 3-course meal for a few people, you know, just some nice fine dining. And I was like, okay, why don't we just have this whole thing like in grand style, invite just about 100 people and bring them together and then celebrate the achievement of women and talk about issues that are affecting them. Because I have a story, and then I realized that people also have lots of stories. So it's something that we're trying to put together. It's on 25th March.
Okay.
That's like next week Saturday at Soho.
Okay.
And it's ticketed though.
Okay.
Yeah, we are selling tickets and tables, and it's quite affordable. A person is like $4.99 for a 3-course meal.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, plus champagne,
Oh,
unlimited
wow.
cocktails and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Yeah. So
She's excited. She's
I
had
know.
champagne
Whenever
and
you hear
cocktail.
I hear champagne. I'm like,
Exactly.
I'm still there. I am still there.
I like
$4.99.
champagne.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, she loves it.
I'm a champagne
So
girl.
I would really want everyone to come on board and come and support this cause, because it's something. It's my first event, and I'll not lie to you, I'm scared.
Don't be.
Really?
You'll be fine,
No,
Kelvin.
I know.
Get inspiration from Bella and then...
I'm fine.
So
Yeah.
where can people get their tickets?
So there's a link in my bio, Kelvinson GH. There's also a number that you can reach. It's all over social media. 0240 911108. 0240 911108. Just call them, make your reservations, and then we take your name, and then we give you a very good spot. You know, we've got like nice tables and
Nice.
you know,
I look forward to it.
We'll
I'll
be there.
I'll be
Sure.
there.
Kelvin,
Front and center.
thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
and thank
you
you for
so
those
much.
tips as well. We'll try them when we have to step up. But Lyrical Joe is joining us. He has an album, Listening, for his first ever album. And we're going to be talking all about it. Don't go anywhere.